their financial. Well, actually, this is already the 6th installment of the free financial planning ng unit namin, which is the Pacific Swift. And this is the part 2 of my presentation. Kasi yung part 1 natin is about the Gen Z naman. So if you want to watch that, let me know lang so I can share to you the link nung about sa Gen Z natin. Okay? So, ayan. First, I would like to say thank you guys for attending this session. And I take this as your investment kasi yung time nyo, pwede kasing iba yung ginagawa nyo today pero andito kayo ngayon. So, in return, I promise na you will learn something from me and I can add value to you. Okay. So for the agenda, so ito yung mga, to set your expectations, no? Here are the items that we're going to discuss today. Yan, decoding millennials. So, sino ba tong mga millennials na to? Ano ba yung papel nila sa mundong ito ngayon? Then, top 6 bad financial habits of a Filipino millennial. And then, exploring your relationship with money. And lastly, financial planning for millennials. Set up yourself up for success. Okay, before we go into our topic, I would like to introduce myself po muna. I'm Abby. I'm Abigail Amaro Toledo, and I am a licensed financial advisor and affiliated with Sun Life Philippines. I am passionate about empowering young Filipino adults to take control of their finances and achieve their goals. So through my work as a financial educator, yes, I consider myself as financial educator na po, no? Kasi the moment that I enter and become a financial advisor, I learn a lot, especially sa pag-handle ng finances. So I've seen firsthand the power of financial literacy and the impact that it can have on people's lives. And the Wise One Project. The Wise One Project is actually my the name of the community that I am spearheading. So yun yung pinangalan ko sa page ko din. Okay? Then just a short background about my education and yung career ko po, no. 2012 I graduated BSBA major in Marketing Management in Our Lady of Fatima University. And right away nung graduation ko, 3 weeks ata or 2 weeks, nag-work na ako agad kasi hindi pa ako graduate, nag-a-apply na ako talaga. Kaya ayun, hindi pa ako graduate, may natanggap na ako sa trabaho. So 2012 until now, until today, so my first corporate job as invoice processing assistant. And then I transferred as a compensation data analyst. And now I am a survey operations team lead po sa Willis Towers Watson sa Taguig. And also, last 2021 until now, I became a licensed Sun Life advisor po. Ayan.
Hello, Abby. Excuse me.
Yes po. Yes
Are you sharing your screen?
Ay, sorry. Wait.
Okay lang, wala kami nakikita.
Sige, wait lang. Nakashare ako ah. Wala ba? Wala po ba?
Wala po.
Oh my God. Sorry po.
Ayan, meron
kita na.
Thank you, opo.
Sorry. Yan. So, yan, agenda natin for today. And short introduction po. And background, education and career background. Yan. So, punta na tayo sa topic natin. So, our topic for today is, of course, millennials nga, di ba? First is decoding millennials. So, who are they? Ayan. Kita naman yung screen ko po. Hindi ba nawawala?
Yes, kita na.
Ayan. Okay po. So, decoding millennials. So, according to demographics or background, no, ang millennials daw po, they are those who are born between 1981 to 1997. So kung i-convert natin siya to age, sila yung mga 26 years old until 42 na this 2023. So lahat naman tayo millennials dito po, no? May ano pa ba? May baby, ano ba yun? Baby boomer, meron pa ba? So wala naman. Then 1/3 of the total population ng Philippines is or approximately 35 billion people, sila yung millennials. Pero I think ano na to outdated to kasi ang nakuha ko is 2021 pa to. So yun, kailangan siguro mga 40 na to, 45 mga ganun. Then half of working age Filipinos. Then sa motivations, yung mga millennials daw ay to get a good job offer after college. Then they are also ang motivation nila is to raise a family. And lastly is to commit a lifelong learning. Okay. Then according naman to behavior and attitude, they are tech savvy. So the millennials grew up in a digital age, and as such, they are highly proficient in using technology. Yeah. And they are comfortable with social media platforms, no, and other forms of digital communication. Well, actually, yan mga millennials and Gen Z, sila yung ano ngayon talagang active sa social media. Lalo na yung mga Gen Z natin. Very evidently na sobrang active nila. And also, they are the YOLO or you only live once attitude. So they travel a lot and they spend their money on food and shopping. Okay? Then they are 70% active on social media. And they are family oriented. So the Filipino millennials value their relationship with their families. So they are known for being close to their parents and siblings and for seeking when they're seeking their advice and guidance. So yun, talagang sa parents talaga tayo lumalapit. They are socially aware. So this generation is more socially aware and conscious of social issues. Yeah, lalo nung election, di ba? They are more likely to support causes and advocacies that promote social justice and equality. And lastly, based on my research, they are flexible. Flexible daw yung mga millennial. They are able to adjust to new changes and new situations easily. So, yan. And then, so, yung millennials at work naman, or millennials on work. So, bakit ko siya sinama? Kasi, most of the, yung mga millennials ngayon ay sila kasi yun talaga yung time na nag-work tayo. So, kaya, ayan. I think, reasonable naman na isama itong attributes na to, no? So 80% would rather take a minimum wage job than not have any job at all. Then and then 55% would like to own a business in the future. And 75% considers the foreign job market as an option because of a higher pay. And lastly, 65% aspire to obtain leadership positions in the near future. Okay. So, lahat po ba tayo nakarelate doon or may ilan lang doon sa mga yung mga description natin ng millennials? Well, actually, hindi naman po siya lahat. Hindi lahat ng attributes ng millennials ay sinama ko. Pinili ko lang yung I think na mas mag-fit sa topic natin today. Okay. Ayan. So, after malaman natin kung sino yung mga millennials na to, ano yung ginagawa nila, ano yung mga motivations nila. So, punta naman tayo sa what are the top 6 bad financial habits of a Filipino millennials. Okay, exploring your relationship with money. So Filipino millennials are known for their ability to adapt to various changes in life, including financial management. However, some develop bad financial habits that may hinder their financial stability in the long run. So ito yung top 6 natin. So the first 3 natin is, first is yung lack of saving culture. So many Filipino millennials have a tendency to spend their money on non-essential items like clothes, gadgets, and travels. They tend to prioritize their wants over their needs and fail to save for emergencies or the long term. So yan. Well, actually, medyo ano ka dito. Sometimes na lang guilty. So yan. And then, credit card misuse. Ayan. Many Filipino millennials rely heavily on credit cards to make purchases. So this can lead to credit card debt and can be difficult to pay off, especially if they do not have a stable source of income. Well, actually totoo din 'to kasi most of the hindi ko sure kung kasama kayo doon sa group na yun, yung Kaskasan Buddy. So, ayun, madami naman silang sinishare doon, pero I think ang dami din talagang nabubudol to have a credit card. Although maganda naman siya as long as maganda or tama yung paggamit natin ng credit card. Pero kung hindi, ayun, medyo mahihirapan tayo doon sa part na yun. And lastly, I mean last for this slide is the impulsive spending ng mga millennials. So many Filipino millennials are prone to impulse buying, especially when it comes to trendy gadgets, clothes, and experiences. This can lead to unnecessary spending and lack of savings. Which is sometimes medyo ano tayo dito, no? Guilty tayo, lalo na yung pag Shopee, Lazada, yung mga double sale na yan. Pero may ano din na wise din dapat tayo, like gamit tayo ng vouchers, ayan, discounts, yan. As long as makaka-discount tayo, okay lang yan. Pero kung impulsive lang na, as in bibilin mo to dahil ito yung uso, ito yung nasa uso sa TikTok, ito yung maganda ngayon, bibilin mo siya. So, yun, medyo yung ibang millennials is ganun yung habit nila. And then, for the last 3 na bad financial habits ng Filipino millennials is to lack of financial knowledge. So, ayan, many Filipino millennials lack basic financial knowledge such as budgeting, investing, saving, and insurance. This lack of understanding can lead to poor financial decisions and negatively impact their overall financial health. Yeah, tama po yung yung mga sale tsaka discount. Kasi ako din doon lang din ako bumibili pero pag regular day, hindi, negative. Ayan. So yan, kaya may mga financial advisors, and may mga financial institutions, they are there para mag-share ng knowledge nila about financials kasi hindi naman siya tinuturo sa school, 'di ba? So, ayan, nandito tayo para tulungan din yung ibang tao about this. Kung isipin natin, paano kung lahat ng tao, lahat ng Pilipino ay financially literate? Ano kayang status ng Pilipinas ngayon, no? So, baka, ayun, sobrang yaman ng Pilipinas. Pero, yun nga. Hindi kasi siya ino-offer sa school. So, kaya, very limited lang yung access natin about financial education. Kaya malaki yung role ng mga financial advisor talaga to spread yung financial literacy among Filipinos talaga. Well, aside from that pala, if you are aiming for financial freedom, actually, financial freedom and financial independence ay magkaiba. So, yeah, sa next topic na lang natin yun i-discuss. Pero for now, ito muna tayo. Pero I'm excited to share that to you as well. And then, Next is failure to plan for retirement. Retirement planning is often overlooked by Filipino millennials. So many do not consider the importance of saving for retirement early in life, which can result in adequate savings when they reach their golden years. Ayan. So yun nga, madami yung hindi nakakapag-plan agad ng retirement. Siguro I think dahil lang din sa culture or mindset or yung environment na nakalakihan nila kasi hindi ganun yung hindi sila namulat sa ganun na kailangan pala nila mag-save para sa retirement nila. So yun yung mga millennials, most of the millennials ay hindi din nakapag-prepare for that. And also if you are employed, I believe your company is offering naman retirement plan. And kung hindi, ayun, kailangan talaga natin kumuha ng personal account natin for retirement. Okay? And lastly, failure to live within means. So Filipino millennials sometimes struggle to live within their means. They may be tempted to keep up with the lifestyles of their peers, even if it means overspending and accumulating debt. So yan no, for example sa work setting tayo. So kayo magkaka-work, magkaka-team. May isa talaga na mambubudol. So ayun. So para lang maging in ka or parang pakikisama. So kahit hindi na siya over budget ka na, bibili ka pa din just because yun nga, nape-pressure ka sa mga peers mo na you have to you also have to get what they have. So yun, most of the millennials is ganun. Pero hindi ko nila lahat Most of the millennials is ganun yung mindset nila. Madaling mabudol, I think. Yun yung term. Ayan. And then, ayan. So we have discussed all the top 6 lang to guys hindi pa lahat to. So first is lack of saving culture, credit card misuse, impulsive spending, lack of financial knowledge, failure to plan retirement, and failure to live within means. So yan, now that we know kung ano yung mga bad habits ng mga millennials ngayon, no, I would like to discuss this naman to help them na ma-resolve yung issue na yun or yung problem na yun. Kasi, ayun nga, hindi kasi ito natuturo sa school and hindi siya ino-offer sa school unless mag-attend ka ng mga seminar, webinar, ayan, umattend ka ng like ito, yung ginagawa natin. And also, yung mga vloggers, may mga nag-share din naman, pero yun nga, dahil ang mga tao ngayon is very short span na yung nila, yung parang hindi ganun, yung attention ba? So, gusto nila mabilis lang lagi. So, hindi nakakapag-invest ng time doon para matuto. So, yan. Ay, wait. So, yan. Financial planning for millennials. So, set yourself up for success. So first is to assess your current financial situation now. So we have to evaluate your income yan. Evaluate your income, expenses, debts, and savings. And also we have to calculate your net worth by subtracting your liabilities from assets. So this assessment will provide a clear picture of your financial standing and help identify areas for improvement. So yan, unang-una kailangan natin muna na i-assess. Ano na ba yung situation natin? Kasi paano natin susolusyonan kung hindi natin muna aalamin kung ano yung mga problema natin or yung financial problems natin, di ba? Then next, once we already know kung ano yung mga kailangan natin ayusin, kung ano yung kailangan natin i-improve, kung kailangan ba natin mag-increase ng source of income, kailangan ba natin magbawas ng mga expenses. So yun. Yun. And then, the next one that we're going to do is to set smart financial goals. So, nilagay natin, pwede naman set financial goals, pero hindi kasi siya effective eh. Hindi magiging maganda. I mean, hindi magiging effective yung planning mo kung sabihin mo lang set financial goals. So, dapat set smart financial goals. So, you have to define your short-term, mid-term, and long-term financial goals. So, we're going to use the smart technique. So, ayan. So, sabi, short-term may include building an emergency fund, paying off your high-interest debts, and saving for a vacation, or anything that you feel a reward na feeling mo deserve mo yon. Kaya ayun, kaka-deserve mo, wala ka na palang pera. So, ayun. So for long-term goals naman, so it involves buying a home, saving for retirement, or starting a business. And so sabi, sige, discuss natin yung SMART goals. So SMART daw, specific. For example, instead of saying I want to save money. Okay. Gusto mong mag-save, pero anong magkano, 'di ba? So instead of saying that, sabihin natin I want to save 50,000 in the next 12 months for my emergency fund. So very specific dapat. You have to declare your amount and yung kung gaano mo siya katagal gagawin. Then it should be measurable. So make sure your goal is measurable so that you can track your progress and use numbers, dates, or other specific metrics to measure your progress. So for example, may utang ka, di ba? So I want to pay off 20,000 credit card debt in the next 6 months. So yun. And then achievable. So be realistic about what you can accomplish based on your income and expenses. So for example, I want to save the 10% of my monthly income for the next 3 years for my retirement fund. Okay, and then for R is for relevant. Make sure your goals are relevant to your personal financial situation. Okay, kasi baka plano ka ng plano, parang hindi very vague or hindi mo naman pala clear, no? Kung ano yung gina-goal mo. So, for example, I want to invest 100,000 in stocks to grow my wealth and achieve financial freedom. And lastly is T, which is time bound. So we have to set a deadline for achieving your goals. So this will help you stay focused and motivated. So for example, I want to save 5,000 every month for the next 2 years to afford a down payment for a house. So you have the goal, you have the deadline, meron kang dineclare kung ano yung para saan yung sinisave mo na yun. So yun. So yun yung smart financial goals. So hindi pwedeng I want to set a financial goal. So ko ng 10,000 ng by September meron na akong 10,000. Okay, paano mangyayari kung hindi mo siya lalagyan ng sistema? So medyo malabo yung gusto mo na yun. Para ka lang nag-drawing nun sa tubig. Okay, lastly, for this slide is to create a budget. So develop a budget to allocate your income effectively. So we have the 50, 30, and 20 rule. So creating a budget is essential to manage your finances effectively. So you can use budgeting apps. So ako personally, I have the Money Manager and Lista PH. So pwede nyo siya in-download kasi they are very user-friendly. Padali lang siya gamitin. And pwede kang mag-create ng iba't ibang account doon sa lista eh. Pwede pang business, personal, so yun. And also, pwede din actually mag-print ka doon ng receipt mo eh. Kunwari may business ka, print mo yon using that. Or tools to help you track your expenses and income such as yung Excel. So, yung iba kasi mas gusto nila na Excel file to track their expenses. Well, ayun, may kinuha pala yung asawa ko na ano, Excel tracker. So, kung gusto niyo, sabihan niyo lang ako para ma-share ko. Or some are just jotting down their budget. So, iba gusto nila nililista. Wait, I have this. Ayan, ayan, may kita ba? Ayan, may budget, wait, hindi pa nakita. Budget planner siya. Ayan, may mga ganito ko. And soon na magkakaroon tayo niyan. Kaya yun, sana support din kayo. Ayan, nag-promote na. Ayan. So anything naman is effective. Depende lang kung saan tayo comfortable and as long as properly natin na-allocate yung money natin. And then, ayan nga, yung sample natin ng 50-30-20 rules is yung 50%, ito yung mga essentials, such as yung rent natin, or bayad sa bahay, groceries, yan, bills, transportation, and also insurance, kasi essentials siya sa atin. Then 30 is pure financial goals. Ito naman is yung retirement saving, long-term dreams, if ever gusto natin, kunwari, mag-travel around the world, no? Or cruise, ganyan. Pwede dyan. So, education, ayan. And then, the 20% is the fun bucket. So, these are the lifestyle expenses. Sila yung mga entertainment, shopping, dining out, hobbies, and vacation. And also, some are practicing the 50-20-20-10. Yun ay yung 10% naman doon ay naka-allocate for tithes or offering. Or pwede din sa mga charities, no? Or anything na that can be tagged as pay it forward or parang nire-return mo yung mga blessings mo na nare-receive mo. So yun. Which is actually maganda siyang practice and na experience ko na siya and I hope ma-try natin siya lahat kasi rewarding yung kapalit niya. So yun. Also, not required pero just a suggestion lang na i-try natin siya. And ano tayo? Ayan, the fourth one is to build, sorry, mali na naman. Build an emergency fund. So an emergency fund is a savings account that you can use to cover unexpected expenses such as medical bills, car repairs, or sudden job loss. So we have to aim at least 6 to 9 months of living expenses in an emergency fund. So be always ready for the rainy day. So ito nga yung purpose din ng emergency fund, no? However, mas mahabang months, mas better sana. Kasi, bakit? 6 to 9 is the suggested. Pero in reality, mas okay pa sana na mas mahaba siya. Lalo na nung nagka-COVID talaga, di ba, nung pandemic. Hindi lang enough yung 6 to 9 months kasi ang tagal pala nung pandemic and ang daming nawalan ng work, nag-close na business, so hindi enough talaga. Ayan. So yung akala natin 6 to 9 months, naging 1 to 2 months na lang pala siya. And then you can also set up an automatic transfer from your payroll account if ever employed to separate savings account na dedicated lang doon sa emergencies natin, emergency fund. So this fund will provide a safety net and protection from financial setbacks. Kaya ayun, hopefully lahat naman tayo is may emergency fund. And kung wala pa, ayun, okay lang naman to start small and tuloy-tuloy lang or consistent lang tayong mag-ipon too. And then until ma-meet natin yung target amount natin for the emergency fund. Well, hindi ako magdi-discuss about how to compute, ganyan, kasi I would like to share this muna, no, yung mga general mga general information lang. But if you want to have a deep dive topic about this, you may reach out to me or anyone from the sa team namin sa Pacific Swift para to have a one-on-one discussion about that. So, yan. And then, sinama ko din dito yung, saan na yun? Ayan, sinama ko yung establish good credit habits. So this is to understand the importance of building and maintaining a good credit score. So you have to pay your bills on time, keep your credit card balances low, and avoid unnecessary credit applications kung hindi naman kailangan talaga. Regularly review your credit report to detect errors and ensure accuracy. So sabi, ang magandang credit score ay yung mga nasa 650 to 699 or 700 to 759 ranges. So, maganda na daw yan. Anything lower than this is poor and bad credit score. So, yun, kung may GCash kayo, no, pwede nyo makita yung mga G-score nyo doon. So, just example lang naman. So, bakit natin sinama ito, no? So, basically, having a good credit score will let you qualify for a lower interest rates and fees. So, parang yung budget natin na ibabayad sana doon is pwede natin siya ma-allocate sa emergencies or for retirement natin and other smaller unexpected expenses. So, ayan. Well, if you want to know kung saan mo pwede check yung credit score mo, meron sa lista, PH app, meron silang ino-offer doon. And meron din na mga institutions na pwede nyo siyang makuha. Like yung CIBI and CRIF Philippines, TransUnion Philippines. Ayan, may fee lang siya. Pero ano lang naman, minimal lang. So, makuha nyo yung report nyo. And para din ma-check natin if may mga disputes ba or discrepancies para lang ma-correct yung record natin. And then, save for retirement. So, consider to start saving for retirement early to take advantage of compounding growth. Ayan. Pag sinabi natin kasing retirement, ito yung hindi na tayo tired. Pero, joke lang. So, this means you're not working anymore, pero the expenses is tuloy-tuloy siya. So, kung wala tayong retirement fund, what will happen, di ba? So, yes, meron tayong SSS, yung pension, pero kasi hindi siya enough. Sobrang baba niya. And also, meron naman tayong family, no? Na nandyan. Pero, anong sa tingin natin yung mangyayari kapag wala tayong retirement fund? Ayun. Ano kaya mangyayari? Pag wala na tayong work, retired na tayo, tapos wala tayong ipon, wala tayong retirement fund, tapos nandun tayo sa anak natin, or kung madami man tayong anak, ano kaya yung sa tingin nyo na mangyayari po? Wala. Wait lang. Ayan, aasa po sa anak or sandwich yan. Ayan. Active retirement. Yes, tama po. So, ayun. Kaya mahalaga talaga na meron tayong retirement fund kasi mahirap na or baka mapunta lang tayo sa home for the aged pagka gano'n. Well, yun. In reality, gano'n naman yung most of the Filipino ngayon, no? Hindi nakakapag-prepare. Pero, paano kung may retirement fund tayo, di ba? So, travel lang tayo ng travel. Tapos, yung mga apo natin laging sasama sa atin kasi lagi natin silang ililibre, ganyan. Yun yung masarap sa feeling. So, instead na wala tayong retirement fund. And to know more, to know kung magkano yung estimated or required amount natin to save and prepare, yan, pwede din kayo mag-reach out sa akin or any other advisor na kakilala nyo if you want. Kasi there are things that we have to consider kung paano natin iipunan yung retirement fund natin. Siyempre, nandyan yung inflation. So, for example, meron kang 10 million ngayon for your retirement fund. Siguro in the next 20 years or 10 years, yung 10 million mo, ano na lang siya, 5 million na lang yung buying power mo doon. So yun, we have also to consider yung inflation kasi bumababa talaga yung value ng pera natin habang tumatagal. Okay. Then the last 3 for this financial planning for millennials is to consider investing in stocks. Investing in stocks can provide long-term financial benefits. However, it's important to educate yourself about stock market and invest wisely. So if you plan to have an investment, so mag-invest sa stock market, and please reach out na lang din sa mga experts kasi madami din yung pwede nyo i-follow like Marvin Germo, yan yung Investa page, kung follower kayo nun, they teach this and yung technicalities pa, yung sinishare nila kung paano yun. And also, you might also want to consider yung mga VULs natin, which, yun nga, hindi ko din discuss dito kasi I will let you reach out to me or sa mga financial advisors natin to explain the technicalities of the VULs kasi kailangan natin siyang kailangan natin consider yung risk appetite nyo, kung anong klase investor ka, and the likes, yung mga ganong considerations, no? And then, we have to protect yourself with insurance. So, kung millennial ka, protect yourself with insurance. So, one of the most important aspects of financial planning is insurance. A good insurance policy can provide financial security and protect you from unexpected events that may cause financial stress. Consider investing in life insurance, health insurance, disability insurance, homeowners insurance, and car insurance if meron kayong sariling bahay and car insurance. So yun, kailangan din natin siya. Pero hopefully, unahin natin yung life and health, no, bago yung car. Yun, kasi alam nyo na. Okay. So, it's really advisable. So, to have insurance, lalo na sa mga wala pa. Ito yung best second time nyo to have and to avail kasi you are still earning, you are still working, you are still healthy. And sa mga may insurance naman, may insurance na or may policy na, may plan na, so make it a habit to revisit your plan yearly. So kausapin nyo yung advisor nyo, lalo na kapag may mga bagong milestone kayo sa buhay. Like for example, yung kinuha mong plan is single ka pa nun, no? Then now may asawa ka na, then soon magkaka-baby kayo. So we really have to prepare for cases like this. Hindi pwedeng, okay na ako. Okay na, may insurance na ako. Hindi siya ganon. Kasi we have to evaluate your insurance needs. Kailangan talaga natin i-review yung policies regularly para ma-ensure natin na align tayo doon sa current situation natin. And kung yung coverage ba natin is still adequate or hindi dapat enough. Dapat doon tayo sa lampas pa or mas, covered talaga tayo. Hindi lang doon sa okay na, may insurance na ako. Hindi dapat ganun. Kasi we have to think na, yun na-mention natin kanina, no? Yung inflation. Kasi bumababa yung value ng peso natin pagka ganun. So, we have to revisit that. And lastly, yun. Again, if you want to know more about life insurance, health insurance, yung mga ganun, except lang sa homeowners and car insurance. So, we are not, hindi kami allowed doon sa part na yun. But we have a teammate here, si Ma'am Alice po. I think she can help you with this. But yun, pag life insurance, health insurance, feel free to reach out lang po. And ayun, let's have a one-on-one financial planning para ma-discuss natin. And also to know kung magkano yung coverage natin. So, kung hindi pa kaya, hindi pa naman natin pipilitin. Pero as much as possible, kailangan lang natin matutunan or malaman yung importance ng to have an insurance. And then last is to continuously educate yourself. Ayan. So, ayan. Stay informed about personal finance topics and trends, and also to increase your financial literacy to make informed decision and adopt your financial plan needed. So yan, madaming ways para tuloy-tuloy lang yung knowledge natin about financials. So, andyan yung books, pwede tayong mag-follow ng mga reputable finance gurus or vlogs. Andyan si Randall Chongson, kung kilala niyo siya, si Chinky Tan, and Marvin Germo, andyan sila. And sa mga financial vloggers naman, nandiyan si Thea C. Bautista. So, kung part kayo ng community niya na Tita Talks, ay nandun din ako. So, baka nakikita niyo nagko-comment din ako doon. And then, Nicole Alba, yan, si Charm De Leon na Ready to Adult. And may community din sila. May Facebook group sila na pwede kayong sumali to know more about, ayan, mga adulting, yan. And also, kung mahilig naman kayo makinig or ng podcast, ayan, meron akong pinapakinggan na na sino ba to? Nakalimutan ko yung name niya. Pero yung title ng podcast niya is Pera and Purpose. And the 80%. Tapos, meron din yung creatives. Pero, yung creatives na yun, hindi lang siya more on creatives kasi meron din siyang financial aspects na sinishare. Like, meron siyang, like yung previous podcast niya is in-interview niya si Mariel ng Simple Finance, Simple Finance ba, whatever. Yun, basta yun, in-interview niya, and pina-follow ko din kasi yun sa Instagram sobrang natututo din ako sa kanya. Kaya, ayun, yun yung mga recommendation ko. So, and lastly, may also consider attending workshops or seminars like this kasi free lang naman to. And, ayan, hindi lang, sa team namin, sa unit namin, pang-anim na ako na nag-discuss and meron pang mga susunod. So, if you want to know more, yan, attend lang kayo or reach out lang para mabigay namin yung link ng webinar natin. So, yan. Yan. Just remember lang, so by following those financial planning tips, including insurance, so millennials like us, yan, can you set up yourself up and you can take control of your finances and work towards a secure financial future. So sabi daw, financial planning is a lifelong process. So regularly revisit and adjust your plan as your circumstances change. Which is very, I think, totoo siya na hindi lang, kunwari, nag-decide ako ngayon, ito yung financial planning ko. Tapos hindi ko na siya babalikan for the next 5 years. So, hindi na magiging adequate yung budget ko in the next year or in the next 3 years, ganun. Kasi, yung sinet ko, hindi siya na-adjust, hindi siya naayon sa mga if ever nga may circumstances na nangyayari, so hindi natin siya nababalikan. So as much as possible, ayun, kailangan natin siya balikan palagi or revisit natin siya. Pag example na lang, kahit yung monthly budgeting natin, 'di ba? So every month talagang naglilista tayo, nag-allocate tayo ng budget. Yun, ganun din siya na a lifelong process talaga siya. Hindi yung ito lang. Okay. So yun, that ends my session for today. So Ayan, share your takeaways lang po. Pero dito na lang, I'm not sure kung ano, dito na lang sa ano natin. May sesend akong link. So yan, pa-check na lang po. Diyan na lang natin.